story of life on Earth has been marked by a series of catastrophic extinction events. Natural disasters which have threatened to wipe out many of the creatures that call our planet home. But after every brush with death, life has come back even stronger. One such catastrophe took place 232 million years ago. After 1 million years of monsoons, our planet was a lush home, teeming with life. But the rain stopped. And all living things had to battle for survival against extreme climate change. But out of the chaos evolved the most successful dynasty of animals the Earth has ever seen. The dinosaurs. Heavy rain has been pummeling this land for over 1 million years. In some places, up to 50 feet can fall in a year. The abundance of water has created a world rich in life. Dinosaurs do not yet dominate these lands. Instead, more ancient types of reptiles stalk these dark, dense forests. It is the perfect wet home for these bizarre creatures. Still, like most periods in our planet's history, the males find something to fight about. Two enormous Ischigualastia in a battle for dominance. The females, protecting the herd's nesting ground, recognize the danger to their precious eggs. The males are deaf to their warning clacks. As the nest is breached, the delicate eggs are scattered across the forest floor. What a time to hatch. A little female, no bigger than a rabbit. Within 2 years, she'll be an adult and as big as a bison. But that won't help her right now. Most of the hatchlings are safe with the females across the grove. This little newborn will be all right if she can get there without getting trampled. Other hatchlings attempt to follow her. incredibly, she's made it. As quickly as they started, the males give up and lose interest in the fight. The herd relaxes. Ischigualastia are the largest herbivores on the planet. Early, distant relatives of mammals. They raise their young in communal nurseries, all run by young females. The little one will learn everything she needs to survive from these babysitters. She will grow in a forest, not like the ones we know today. "232 million years ago, all the land on Earth is combined into one supercontinent called Pangaea. Volcanic activity has been pumping out carbon dioxide. This heats the atmosphere and warms the oceans, which feeds mega monsoons. It is the wettest time in Earth's history. Rivers flood, lakes overflow, and vast estuaries cover millions of square miles. The rain has also produced an explosion in plant life. It is a time of plenty for our little hatchlings herd. But surprisingly, these huge herbivores are fussy eaters. They prefer to eat only one kind of plant, called Dicroidium. And these days, Dicroidium is becoming harder and harder to find. So her first lesson as a baby Ischigualastia is learning to spot the right plant. Her second lesson? Never to wander too far from the herd. And that is because this forest is full of predators. "232 million years ago, and the continent of Pangaea has been swept with mega monsoons for the last million years. In its damp coastal woods, a newly hatched Ischigualastia has wandered off from her herd and found herself alone. She's about to learn a cruel lesson about this forest. Panphagia, one of the earliest dinosaurs. She has razor-sharp teeth and is a skilled hunter. Our young one is too big to kill quickly, so the Panphagia must tire her out. The herd's babysitters cannot hear her cries for help. But this little one is a fighter. At last, the cavalry arrive. Another lesson. If she wants to survive in this forest, she'll need to know how to call for help. A week later, the rain is easing off. And our youngster is safe with the babysitters who take care of her. Her wounds are healing. And for the first time in her short life, she sees something extraordinary in the sky. The sun. A remarkable first week of life. The end of the rains is usually followed by a short dry season. But this year, nothing is usual. 232 million years ago, the volcanoes that have been driving the massive monsoons are falling silent. And Pangaea is hit by extreme climate change. No more reliable, long, wet seasons for our creatures. For the first time in a million years, there is a risk of drought. Months pass. The rains should have returned by now. An adult Aeschigolastia needs to consume more than 300 pounds of vegetation every day. Our hungry herd is now having to venture further and further to find their dacroidium. This quest for food is tough on little legs. The older adults know a place they are sure to find their plants. But they arrive to find someone else has gotten there first. A group of rhynchosaurs. They eat the dicroidium plant too, right down to the roots, and are not in a sharing mood. The rival herbivores may be small, but they've got a big attitude. Our little hatchling has had enough of these guys. And so has the rest of the herd. Okay, it's time to go. But the rhynchosaurs have stripped this grove bare. So our Aeschigoalastia's search must continue. The herd's home forest normally supports thousands of these lumbering herbivores. But this year, because the volcanoes have fallen silent, the rains have stopped. So swamps are disappearing. Trees are dying. And the lakes are shrinking. This once flooded landscape is drying out at an alarming rate. Our herd must leave their territory to find food and water. After days of trekking, there is finally a small lake ahead. The only water for miles. As they stop for a precious drink, it is clear the drought has already claimed many of them. Our curious youngster has survived, and once again, she is off exploring on her own. This time, the risk is greater. The predators are much larger here. Saurasuchus, an Aeschigolastia killer. The coastal plains of Pangaea have been hit hard by a drought. Animals, unused to hardship, have been forced to migrate in search of water. They are being stalked by a Saurasuchus, an apex predator, 20 feet long. It is a reptile, distantly related to crocodiles, and quite capable of bringing down an adult Aeschigolastia. Our brave little female now knows to call for help. Hopefully, it's not too late. She survives once again and has found her voice. This will help her and the herd stay safe in the future. They must continue on in search of their favorite plant. There is one last place. Beneath dry riverbeds, some water still exists. Just enough for Dichroidium plants to grow. This will sustain them for now. But their decision to follow the riverbeds will lead the herd further and further away from their home and into dangerous territory. As they go, the vegetation is changing. Conifers and woody shrubs replace the soft ferns they are used to. They can't eat any of this new vegetation. Without the Dichroidium, they will starve. The devastating drought is relentless. Months become years, and still no rain. Caught in the grip of this natural disaster, the Ishigualastia herd trudge into the unknown in search of the plants that keep them alive. Following the parched riverbeds, they are now hundreds of miles from their forest home. Devastatingly, only half the herd have survived. They're slowly starving to death. 2 years have passed since our young female hatched in the wet coastal forests. And she has grown to become a key member of the herd. She is their only babysitter. This year, there are far fewer hatchlings than normal. So she is carrying a great responsibility. Finally, the herd's keen sense of smell leads them to a small pool of water, hidden in a cool cave. A sweet relief. But our herd is not alone. Saurasuchus. The cave is a trap. The rains have now failed 2 years running. Only half the herd remains, and the survivors are emaciated. They have found a source of water deep in a cave. But the local predators know this place well. Alarm calls ripple through the herd. They panic. Some of them make a break for it. Our heroine remains stuck inside, guarding her hatchlings. Babysitters sometimes sacrifice themselves for their hatchlings. Our young female, however, has held back. And managed to protect the herd's youngest. For now. As the Ishigualastia continue their search for food, the riverbed they follow gets narrower and narrower. Their dependence on one kind of plant has become a curse. is not the babysitter's only problem. In the nearby bushes are creatures she remembers all too well. Panphagia. But today, they've changed their menu. Now they graze on leaves. Unlike the Ischigualastia, these little dinosaurs will eat pretty much anything. For the first time in 2 years, the monsoon has returned. The rains will bring the biggest threat our herd has ever faced. Sticking to the river valley, the Ischigualastia herd are enjoying a rare feast of their precious Dicroidium plants. A moment of rest and a long, agonizing journey. Finally, a chance for our hatchlings to play. In the mountains, after 2 years of punishing drought, the monsoon rains start to fall. All this water should be a long-awaited gift, but the ground is rock hard. Unable to soak into the earth, the water rushes into empty river valleys, causing violent flash floods. Two miles downstream, our herd in the riverbed are right in its path. Some of the older adults sense danger and make for higher ground. Following their lead, our heroic babysitter tries to get the hatchlings up the riverbank. But she is running out of time. The Ischigualastia herd are feeding at the bottom of a river canyon. Our young babysitter senses danger approaching, and she frantically tries to get the hatchlings out of the riverbed. Most of our herd are unaware that thousands of tons of floodwater are heading their way. The flash flood is not their only problem. The Saurosuchus are back. Predator and prey are swept away. But our little hatchlings have made it out alive. Our heroine is a born fighter, and today, she is ensured the future of her herd. Surviving, however, will only get harder. Severe climate chaos causes mass fluctuations in vegetation. Fussy eaters like Ischigualastia struggle to hang on. Thousands of years pass, and the climate becomes wildly unstable. Landscapes transform from rainy forests to deserts, and then back again. Half of all species do not make it. The only ones who will survive this chaos are the ones who can adapt. When the climate finally stabilizes, the world is a much drier place. Life on Earth has adapted to the harsh new conditions. Many of the older types of reptiles have disappeared, and one group has now taken over. The dinosaurs. The secret to their success is not only their size, but their ability to survive on much less water. Meanwhile, distant relatives of the Ischigualastia are here too, and they are thriving in the undergrowth. Chalaminia is a new primitive type of mammal. Mammals are so small that they too can survive on very little water. This mother has 34 freshly hatched babies. She cannot afford to leave them alone for a minute. So it is Dad's job to go fetch dinner. He's right to be wary. But his family will die if he fails. Success. He's been so focused on the chase, however, that the hunter has now become the hunted. The hatchlings of a Zoopiasaurus, a predatory dinosaur. And our new dad is in their nest. It is 15 million years after the era of mega monsoons, and this is a drier world. One group of animals that have appeared for the first time are the mammals. This one's called Chalaminia, and he has left his underground nest to catch crickets. Unfortunately, he has accidentally ended up in a dinosaur nest, and these are predators. He must get back to his hungry babies. still has the cricket. But he's surrounded. And now, their mom is here. This is not looking good for our new dad. Then suddenly, a miracle. A herd of Lessemsaurus. And they want her gone. Now, she must defend her little ones. This is our Chalominia's chance. Home at last. His death-defying dinner run won her a nice-sized cricket. Unfortunately, he's got to get out there and do it 19 more times. She needs 20 every day. At a time when water is so precious, mammals have claimed their domain in the undergrowth. But above ground, and for the next 160 million years, dinosaurs will dominate the Earth. Today, the only dinosaurs left are the birds. And Earth is a very different place. But one rule still holds. All living things, whether plant or animal, need water to survive. And rainfall is what determines the patterns of life across the globe. Where there is a lot, life thrives. Where there is none, life struggles. One animal seems to have escaped this rule, though. Humans. Using technology, we no longer seem to be dependent on where it rains. By diverting water to anywhere it's needed, or tapping into deep underground reservoirs, we have built cities in places where we would otherwise never be able to survive. And grown crops beyond the limits of what should be possible. But the one constant on Earth is change. And as rainfall patterns across the planet are altered by climate change, we're discovering that many of these great innovations can't cope. We still need it to rain somewhere, to fill our reservoirs and canals. And Earth still decides where it rains. Maybe we haven't traveled that far.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them